Okay, so here we are with the ILX, the brand new ILX. It is definitely a smaller vehicle than the current TSX. For you Temple of VTechers, it is built on the Global Civic platform, but everything's been tweaked and tuned to be an Acura. One of the key features in terms of what we did with the styling that's different than, let's say, with the Civic, you'll know right away, is that we challenged ourselves and pulled the pillars quite a bit back, and so the proportion, side view proportion, is completely different from what you're used to seeing with the Civic. Once again, the longer hood, formal grille. This isn't what we would do if we were just shooting up and doing another Integra or something like that. It's a little bit more formal, a little bit more professional. That's the look that we were after with this car. The intakes and things, this is a concept car, so there's a little bit of racy things that we're playing with down on the bottom there, but pretty much mid-bumper up is production. It's not going to change a whole heck of a lot from the mid-bumper on up here. And then one of my favorite parts on this car is the wheel design. I just love this wheel. It's very cool. There's some subtle things like machine finishes, and just these certain angled ones right here are polished. And it just gives it a really sporty look to it. And if you'll notice, throughout the cars at the auto show, all three cars, we tied the three vehicles' images together around the wheels. They're all machine finished with this dark color insert, and it gives it a more of a family look overall for all three vehicles also. Coming around the side, it is small and it is fun, and we can't take the fun out of the formal. So we play a little bit with these undulations, not just running it through. These are little keys that we wanted to do with the car. It's something a little unexpected, and give it a little bit more of a younger, sporty feel about it. And as you come to the back, it's a very short deck. It's a very short deck, and it's a little bit lean forward and short. It's supposed to, we're trying to give it this image of a very, almost like a 2.5 box racy fastback, but we once again, we want to keep that formal feel about it, so it doesn't look like a hatchback. So we give it the nice little deck, and it gives it a little bit more, how do you say, the sedan look, if you will.
It's interesting here how it's a continued from.
Yeah, that's another thing, is we're doing the 3-box, and we definitely have a deck here, but we use the line to make it look like it's sweeping through faster. And that's what we were trying to do with that.
Maybe a little bit of that sort of flying buttress and unisex kind of feel as well.
Yeah, it's
tapers around
and flowing through, and we just feel that this car is what's been missing. It needs to be here. It's what we're about. But once again, it's one of those things where the brand's growing up. We are getting more focused with a good understanding what we want to do with our styling, and it's really, really fun to work at Acura right now. It's a 4-passenger sedan interior. We don't have this. It's the mock-up here, but spring you'll be seeing, late spring you'll be seeing this car. Doors will be opening, and you'll be able to see the interior. But interior, once again, high quality leather. All of those things that we would expect in a premium vehicle will be inside this vehicle.
Now, will we see some more of this like tail treatment on later Acura sedans possibly? Is this going to be kind of a common new look for the rear? Because this is a little different than what we've been seeing.
Well, what you're starting to see, even with the older cars, other than the wagon, you're seeing the red kind of sweep down and kick down at the end. Even with the ZDX, even with the 12 model TL, the red area has the kick down. And that's a theme that we're working with right now, is just come through, kick down, and wrap a little bit. That's. But
even the way the deck lid is shaped, you get some of the. It looks almost like an FR car a little bit. The way the fenders are bulged out, you got some tumble homes.
Yeah, just the way we just tapered this over a little bit. Yeah. Basically, we want good stance on our cars. I know the guys at Temple VTech, they like to work on their cars and make the cars look good. The best way to make a car look good is obviously the stance, and that's why we spent a lot of money lowering and putting spacers and bigger wheels and whatnot. But that's an image that we want to be portraying, and we want to have body work that leads itself to letting the wheels sit out where they are. Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to talk about the ILX, or is that?
Well, I hope the ILX, for a lot of the younger guys that are blogging on your site, you're happy with the direction that we're trying to take. It's something that I would like to grow, this platform and do different things with it, is what I'm saying, and I'm sure product planner is going to kill me for saying just that, but well, there you are.
Probably make a good looking coupe, I see.
Yes, I'm sure it can. I'm sure it can.